Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm here at another McDonald's construction on Yarm Road in Stockton. The popular chain has launched plans to build a new eatery off Yarm Road, adjacent to the existing Little supermarket. As part of a multi-million-pound investment, fast food giant McDonald's has been given permission to open a drive-through restaurant despite strong objections from residents. The plans to build the new eatery north of Little on Yarm Road, Stockton attracted 48 letters of objection and 33 in support, and prompted an hour-long debate at Stockton Council's Planning Committee on Wednesday, October 9th afternoon. Planning officers recommended the proposal for the overgrown site for approval. Daniel Gregg, from Litchfields on behalf of McDonald's, said it would bring significant benefits, including about 85 full-time jobs once the restaurant was running plus construction work, and revive a vacant brownfield site. He said opening hours had been reduced to 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. after consultation with residents. He said there would be negligible noise impact on the nearest homes, with the site surrounded by a supermarket, a railway line, and busy road, and neither highways nor environmental health officers objected to the scheme. However, one resident told the meeting, "Obviously, there's a lot of concerns. Traffic's really bad to start off with. If McDonald's comes, it's just going to get a lot worse. Noise pollution, the smell, the rats. You're going to get all of the tow rags from Yarm Road coming up our estate. It's a lovely estate. We do litter picks, community events. All of this will be spoilt by a McDonald's being there. This is our house. This is our place. And you want to put a drive-through McDonald's there to disrupt everything. Yes, it's going to create new jobs. I can totally get that. But what about our nice estate? There's 3 McDonald's within a 5-minute drive. Why do you need another one? It's our community. I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for a lot of people. We don't want this. I think the only people that want this are the young people." Ropner Ward's 2 conservative councillors, Sufi Mubin and Planning Committee member Shakil Hussain, both raised concerns. Councillor Mubin said, "I have spoken to many residents who are of the strong opinion that the applicant does not care that the area of the proposal will be a magnet for crime and antisocial behavior, and are only interested in making a financial return." He also referred to problems with sex workers in the Yarm Road area, but committee chair Councillor Mick Stoker, Labour member for Billingham East, said, "There's no link between McDonald's and sex workers." He accused Councillor Mubin of using the planning meeting to solve your own ward situation. In a series of tense exchanges, Councillor Mubin asked the chair, "Are you chairing the meeting or are you dictating to us?" before he was allowed to finish his representations to the committee. Councillor Hussain said they believe the McDonald's would worsen crime problems, create a hub for people to go to, and do whatever they do on Yarm Road, and asked about gates to stop people using it as a den or a haven to go and ply their trade. He proposed for the closing time to be brought forward to 10 p.m. to match Little, but this suggestion split the committee 7-7 and was defeated by the chair's casting vote. Principal Planning Officer Elaine Atkinson said, "There's no direct evidence between antisocial behavior and any form of fast food restaurant that we could refuse this application upon. It's all down to good management, and Cleveland police will be involved in designing out crime. There's no plans for a gate. The police have said it's fairly well lit. There is a condition already to cover that." Cleveland police said such premises had the potential to generate large amounts of antisocial behavior. However, properly managed, with robust procedures in place, these issues can be significantly reduced. They did not object. Councillor Eileen Johnson, Labour member for Norton South, said, "My view is that this would actually be a deterrent because it'll be busy. People will be moving around it. If it's got good CCTV and if it's very well lit, I can't see it being anything but a deterrent to antisocial behavior on this site." Councillor Tony Reardon, Conservative member for Norton North, asked about the possibility of traffic queues, backlogs, and obstruction around the supermarket. "I know these sites when they're open, there's almost an urgent need for everybody to visit all at once." Highways Officer Martin Parker replied, "The maximum queue in McDonald's itself is 13 vehicles, and that can be accommodated within the actual site layout. It's a one-way system. I can't see any conflict. The queues can be contained within the site." Councillor Barry Woodhouse, Labour member for Billingham Central, said, "When I first saw this plan, I thought it probably isn't going to work, until I realized there's about 70 m of tailback before you enter the drive-through. which is a heck of a distance. I can't honestly see how it's going to back up onto the road. As for the location, to be honest, it's better there than in the middle of the town, in my opinion. Councillor Norma Stevenson, Labour member for Hardwick and Salters Lane, said she had a McDonald's near a Tesco and 2 housing estates in her ward. I've never known McDonald's to cause any sort of a traffic jam. I'm quite pleased with that layout, and I think it will work. Councillor Hussain was the only member of the committee to vote against the plans, which were approved 10-1 with conditions, some added by councillors covering fencing, CCTV, and traffic management.